What's up, everybody? I'm Brantley, aka Brantman19, or Brant for short, whichever one you want to use. That's fine. I'm cool with any of it. I want to welcome you to what is becoming a new video for me. I'm going to probably do these about once a month, and they're monthly updates. Just kind of telling you, all right, here's what the channel is going to be going through over the next month, so this month of July, and it's going to kind of go over the games we'll be playing, what we've been doing, what we've been seeing. And I'm kind of excited about this. It's something different. It's getting my face on the screen, which I'm used to doing because I used to do Twitch a lot before internet crapped out on me. But I like doing this. I like getting on here. I like talking to people. I like people to see who they're watching. It's something different. I don't put a webcam in there. I don't like doing it. Because all of this crap going around me, my room that you see is stuff that gets kind of in the way. And I don't want to have that problem. So I'm just something brand new, something different, something you can look forward to, and something that's just out of the ordinary. So anyways, guys, first off, I want to thank everybody who's stuck around for the past 6, 7, 8 months since I put something new out. I kind of lost the will to do YouTube for a while, and the primary reason for that was just I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my videos. And something wasn't working right. Something just wasn't meshing, and I believe it was something around my sound quality where I was having to use Audacity and loading things into it, and it just wasn't fun. It was so much extra work just to get everything sounding just so perfect. And if you go and you watch some of those Pokemon videos and you compare them to what I'm doing now, you'll be able to tell the audio quality is a lot different. And the video quality looks better in my opinion too, and I think it's because I finally figured out OBS, which is what I use to record everything, and I don't even have to do any video editing or rendering anymore. I became a min-maxer, which is on the advice of another YouTuber named Arumba, who has been really awesome in helping me out here as far as just giving me advice. I don't expect him to do anything else, but he's been giving me some awesome advice, and that advice has always just been, do this, do as little as possible that makes it fun for you still, and then put the maximum amount, quality and everything else into it. And that's been fun for me. All I do now is I just set up YouTube. I have a hotkey, I let it go, and it's recording. I'm just talking. And it's a lot of fun, so it's working out for me. There's no more 2-hour rendering process and then, an hour and a half upload. Well, that's still there, but still, it's not so bad. But anyways, all right, so I want to thank you to all the subs who, have been sticking around this entire time, and that's just awesome to see you guys are still out there, even if, maybe some of you are inactive, but a lot of you are actually active, because I see a lot of, views that I think are coming from you guys. I also want to go ahead and thank you to the new people who've come around since I've restarted. That's, seeing you guys, seeing more views from you guys is awesome. And for the people in the future who's going to see this and all that, I'm going to thank you as well for, at least watching through about 3.5 minutes of this. Yeah, you stuck it through. Yes, introductions are done. Thank yous are done. All right. You stuck through. All right. So anyways, what's been going on lately as far as the channel goes, we've been going through a pretty good in-depth Let's Play of Tom Clancy's End War, which we've already completed the Prelude to War part of it. I've already completed the Russian World War III part. We're in the middle of the European part, which is long. So, I mean, that's a much harder one to play as, I think. I think the Russians are probably easiest, the Europeans are hard, and the Americans are probably right in the middle. And we've also been doing a new one. We've been playing a newer game called YouTuber's Life, which is kind of ironic in my opinion, because I'm a small YouTuber using a simulator to be a bigger YouTuber. That's so weird. How do you act? I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get there, and then I can come back and be like, yeah, this is how you act now, and it's so much different, or it's the same. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. But anyways, that's what's been going on, and I'm kind of hoping that game gets some more updates on it. It's still in early access mode, so I'm hoping that they release, the 3 other different kind of YouTube channels you can have, which are like fashion, lifestyle, and cooking, I think, are the other 3. There might be another one that I'm forgetting, but it's not out, so it doesn't matter. So I really want to play around with those different modes as well, just to kind of have some different thoughts. Because of course I'm a gamer and I have a gaming YouTube, but you're not going to see too much else on my gaming YouTube but that. So that's just something out there. So talking a little bit about the future, because obviously In War and YouTubers Live can't last forever. I'm thinking sometime here in July we're going to start another game, and I've been learning this one a lot lately, and that's Hearts of Iron 4. And I really do like the grand strategy games. I've got over 2,000 something hours on another one, and I haven't ever played a Hearts of Iron game, and I really want to try putting out something along a newer game like that. So that's something that's in the works. I'm learning. I'm trying to figure it all out so I don't look like an idiot in my first one. So that's a big deal to me. I don't want to look unprofessional. And another one is Europa Universalis 4. That's a game I've never played either. It's different. These grand strategy games are much different to the old one I played, which was Supreme Ruler series, which I played all of them extensively. So that's where my knowledge of those games comes from. But these are different. These are province based. They're not hex based. So there's a lot more in-depth knowledge to them. So I'm learning a lot as quickly as possible so that when it's time to make those videos, it's gonna look good. But that one's like a maybe. I may not do anything on that. So, but it's a possibility. Let me know if you do want to see that one. Also, I'm thinking about adding another segment to the channel called a Throwback Thursday, which, if you don't know, Throwback Thursday is what it sounds like. You do things from, retro or things from a long time ago on Thursdays. And it'll be one video on that day, just kind of going back to a different game, me playing it. And that has a potential to last for a long time. Primarily because you got to think about, well, only one episode is going to be about 15 to 30 minutes, and you're doing it only once a week. So I could do 3 hours of recording on a Saturday and get 6 weeks of action. I mean, that's out there. That's an idea. I don't know if that's exactly the format. I might do 2 or 3 episodes on Thursdays for that and still keep my original loadout. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's something different. I do have some possible games for that, though. My first ones, I've got a couple games that I always go back to. And the first one's Empire Earth, which is, I think, 2002 old. Like, that's, 14, 15 years now. The other one's Rise of Nations, which came out around the same time frame. And that one right there, I have some, I have a pretty decent amount of experience in, and at least I know how to play, right? That's what matters. And Age of Empires 3 is my other one, which is a little bit newer than those two, but still pretty old. I've only played that one time, but I'd love to play it again, and I'd love to record it just to see what I remember. So yeah, all right, guys, that's really what's going on. That's the next at least month. There's some other, there's some things that might be coming out in August or September or, even October, but that's just what's going on now. That's what's in my head. That's what's just popping up. Let's see, I can't think of anything else as far as the future-wise. There might be a Stellaris in there. I'm waiting for that game to kind of come down on price, though. I have too much already that I just bought. I just bought like $100 and something worth of games. I'm done buying for at least, the next month or two. But, yeah, and so, well, that's it. I can't think of anything else to fill you guys in on. I appreciate you guys for sticking around through this. It's probably looking like it's going to be about a 9.5, 10-minute video when this is all said and done. But yeah, I appreciate it. And if you're just now watching this for the first time or something, I invite you to subscribe. Go ahead and hit that button down below. Go ahead and see. You might find out you like what you see, or if you don't, unsubscribe. That's your preference. Whatever you want to do. If you don't like what's going on the next few months and you've been a loyal subscriber, I appreciate you guys sticking around for so long. Also, if in the future I might have like a Q&A with these as well. So don't be afraid to put some questions for me down below, and I'll do something, I'll try to answer those in the August update. So yeah, but other than that, guys, I appreciate everything. Thanks again for sticking around, and I promise I'm not giving up. At least it doesn't look like that yet. So I appreciate everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.